Close. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another Watercolor Wednesday, and I'm back in my studio in Spanish Village Art Center, and I'm not gonna worry about the camera being too perfect right now, cause well, we're on kind of like remote. So yes, normally I'm at my other studio. Today I'm here in Spanish Village. And I'm super stoked because I got some awesome news for you. So, wait, real quick, let's do a little housekeeping. My name is Gabriel Stockton. If this is your first time, welcome to Watercolor Wednesday, where I do a demo, which I've already started, but I think you can appreciate. I'm gonna tell you how I got to where I'm at. I just was super stoked today to get started on painting. I couldn't wait till this live. So, but just a little bit about what's going on. I'll see if I can move this around just a little bit more so you can get my whole noggin in there. Let's try that. All right. So, first of all, we've got the PACE convention. So, hey, Kevin, good to see you, buddy. Oh my gosh, I hope I see you tomorrow, Kevin, on our paint out with the San Diego Watercolor Society. And also, we've got Sal Magundy paint out tomorrow. So, I got some cool news to share with you, buddy. So what we got going on is we got PACE. So the Plein Air convention's coming up. It's in Colorado, Denver this year. Hey, how's it going? Make sure you let me know where you're from. And Miss Artie's on here. Hey, what's up? So I will be at the booth of Cheap Joe's Art Stuff this coming event. So we fly out this next weekend. So if you didn't get a chance to go to the physical, I think you could hop on there virtually. But if you do come out to Denver for the Plein Air convention, come over to the Cheap Joe's because I'm going to be promoting my Zoom course that's coming up in when's it coming up? It's coming up in August. So I will be teaching beaches, boats, and bridges. It's a 3-day workout. We're doing this a little different. We're doing 2 days on, 1 day off, and then 1 day on. Where sometimes you don't always get like a whole bunch of your painting done to get some really good feedback. So we're gonna do 2 days on where I'm doing some super cool demos on some boats and some bridges and beaches. Excuse me. And then we come back 2 days later, and I get to see you work and give you an awesome critique. And so you get a lot of feedback this way. And we're not doing like these long, crazy Zooms. All right, so I'll be doing demos for Cheap Joe's at the PACE conference. I am not saying that I'm doing faculty for the convention. Just make that clear, okay? I did do faculty for Eric Rhodes over at the Watercolor Live, and I have done Art School Live with Eric Rhodes. But just know, just don't go. I signed up for the Plein Air convention and Gabriel's not teaching. Soon. All right. What else we got coming up? We got the San Diego Fair. Woo! So I will be demoing. I got a painting into the San Diego Fair, and they've asked me to demo. So let's see, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, June 16th. And July 1st, I'll be doing some demos between 1 and 4. If you've not met me, that'd be a great place for us to meet. If you're in the San Diego area at the time, pardon me. All right, then we've got, I did not put these in order, I apologize. The Cheap Joe's, so I just mentioned that, the August Zoom. I will also, if you're in the LA area, come on, LA peeps, come on over. And I'll be doing, there's an art store up there. I will be doing a demo for them up there for Daniel Smith. Please post it on Instagram. Actually, you can come over to my website. It's Gabriel Stockton, fineart.com. And at the top, there's those tabs, and then one will say workshops. And these are going to be on there. Some are already on there. Now, we've got OMA coming up. Oceanside Plein Air Festival. Oh, that's right. OMA Festival. That's right. Coming up. So I will be teaching 2 workshops there. This is a week-long event. It only happens every other year. So if you can't make it this year and you're thinking, I'm going to go next year, they only do it every other year. So last year, I was up in Oceanside painting all day long. I think I did one day I did 6 paintings. And there was other days I did 4 and 5 because we were up there just paint all day. You enter in your 2 best paintings and then you see what gets in, what doesn't. And there's all kinds of cool people. I still hang out with the peeps that I've met. And we have a little group and we just keep, messaging every now and then. Hey, I'm going to be in town. Let's meet up. So OMA, Oceanside Museum of Art. I'll be putting that link, or you could just go to Oceanside Museum of Art. Those workshops are going to go quick. I will teach a workshop in front of, nope, I took it home, the Old Star Theater. So if you've never done a really nice vertical painting, we're going to be doing a plein air vertical painting that's going to look really nice. I also get a hotel. Oh, yeah. No, seriously. If you're coming to town and you're driving back and forth from LA, oh, my goodness. So they've got some good Airbnbs up there. They are so nice. And they come with breakfast. Crazy. So the other workshop, there's 2 workshops. They've got a good lineup for faculty too. Jeffrey Allen's going to be there. He's a local painter here. We paint plein air together. And my other workshop for Oceanside, check this out, is the pier. Now, I've got a super cool story. If you haven't heard about that story about me doing this nice quick painting, and this dude was like, I'll give you $20. And I was like, nah, bro. Well, I did this nice painting, COVID hit. I entered it into a show. Andy Evans gave me top award for watercolor category for that, Plein Air online. And oh man, I keep thinking of him every time I see him. I'm like, thanks Andy. He's like, yeah. So that painting's also been at, I believe, yes, it went to the Salmagundi Club. It also went to La Papa. It's been in other shows, the San Diego Watercolor Society, and it's got so much traction. So I'll be teaching how to paint that pier. Now it's gonna be down on the sand, looking kind of up, and so it's gonna be a beautiful shot. Yeah, and there's more to that story. So I'm not telling you the whole story. All right, moving on down the list, we've got we've got the San Diego Watercolor Society in August. So if you just happen to be here in August, so you can't come in July, that's cool. Come in August. The second Saturday. This is a free event. I will be teaching, so just mark it on your calendar. San Diego Watercolor Society, free event, August on the second Saturday. Don't know that date. Oh, wait, I do. It's the 12th. All right, moving on down the list. Oh, we've got a cool, check this out. Where's it at? Right here. All right, Gloria, Chadwick, I know you're watching. Maybe on the replay. Oh, it's backwards. My bad. I'll just read it to you. Not the whole thing. We've got an art supply swap meet, yo. So On June 3rd, we artists are getting little tables and booths for $20. That $20 goes to the Plein Museum and Culture Center. So we're not selling paintings, okay? Come buy like old hand-me-down Gabriel Stockton paintings that I'm ashamed of that are in my closet. No, you get the opportunity to get some of my art supplies that are just laying around the studio. All them art frames, some of watercolor papers. Oh my gosh, so many books I have doubles of that you're gonna want to get your hands on. So cheap because my wife don't want it coming back. So that is June 3rd. It's a Saturday from 9 to 3. I know some of this stuff's just all here in San Diego and some of you guys around the world, but I did tell you about some Zooms. So we got the Cheap Joe Zoom. Oh, there's the Brazilian. No, don't go there. We got the Zoom demo with Brazilian watercolor. Is it Watercolor Society or the Watercolor International of Brazil? I'll get back to you on that one. It will be on the website, the link. If you speak that language, you could come join us. I'll be speaking in English, but those cats, yeah, they invited me to do a Zoom demo. It's gonna be early though, because we're on a different flip schedule. Anywho, without any more rambling, so you want to see what's on the easel? Let's go. Just give me 1 second. Let's see if we can do this. Bum, bum, bum. Look, I got some skills. Look at this. All right. This is gonna go up. And I am in my studio that I was in last week. So maybe if we have time, I'll give you a tour, but I'm pretty sure you're gonna wanna see what is on the easel. Oh, dude, don't tell me I can't flip this screen. Dun, dun, dun. Didn't we do it last week? I'm pretty sure. Nope, we don't want to end. So there's a weird, oh, here we go, boom. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We've got this cool scene, and I'm a little off kilter here. Dude, thanks for joining me today while I'm going rogue. We're not in the usual, the lab where we normally do all this with the fancy lighting. And I'm almost there. Obviously, this painting isn't done, yo, right? So check it out. So I don't have the photo because it's on my phone, but check this out. We've got a really decent sketch. So we've got this folks here in the kitchen. And I'm going to do a little work on this. I can't promise that it's going to get done today. But I'm going to hop around and you get to see some nice smoke. We could do that in that time. But we got this. This was on my trip in Italy. And all 5 of you, what's up? But yeah, we've got some wonderful foods being cooked. And I could probably work on this one. Yeah, let's do this one here. Bum, bum. Let me get some clean water. Because this water right here will not do, my friends. So, bum, bum, bum. Grab another cup here. So my normal cup I have is still in Italy somewhere. And I'm pretty sure that person's appreciating it, whoever found it. And No, it did not get stolen. It did not get stolen. It just, well, when you get excited and you're painting on a huge giant painting with like 50 other artists, you might leave your art supplies. And that's what happened. So shame on me. All right, so we got some nice clean water. And we're gonna get a brush that wants to hold some water. So let's get in here. This is pretty damp still. I wouldn't do this like totally dead wet or super dry. Just has to be just right. So I'm gonna drop in some water, and then it helps to put the water down and to have a nice little napkin right here, okay? So I'm gonna take out a little water, and let's get in here. Now, this one doesn't have to get all fancy. This one, these are the two that really need to have some heat. This one over here, you know, some of you that have been with me, you know the reason I got two here and one here, okay? Look at that. This looks a lot more interesting than this. This is even and boring. This looks interesting. This looks boring, okay? So we got one pot, two pots. I don't need to have these little smokes, these little guys here. I don't need them the same height, okay? Not everything is always even and pretty, okay? We're gonna have some areas. So I'm putting some water in here, and I'm just lifting that water. I'm letting that water set just a little bit. Boom. So I'm happy so far with that. There could be this little bump right in here. So what are we doing? We are saturating this pigment that's already in here. And if you saw today's video, which you probably did, because it got some big numbers in the first hour. Holy cow, it got like 500 and something views. Not impressions, it got views. Yeah. I don't like this part. I'm gonna knock that roughness down just a titch. So what we have here, friends, is some nice soft edges. This is a hard edge, okay? These are broken edges, hard, lost edges, broken edges. This is what makes a good painting. All right, look at that. Now, this is gonna dry. What have we learned? This is gonna dry about 15% lighter than what we're seeing, okay? Now, what's gonna help with that smoke is that we have a nice little chunk of dark. And those of you that know me know that I like granulating colors and Daniel Smith Permatex. So I got me some hematite burnt scarlet and some wonderful Sleeping Beauty. So I want a nice little chunk of darks right in here. So there's gonna be some nice dark. And I'm playing off your memory, yo. I am totally playing with your memory bank right now. And you know that these are pots that are brewing up something. Noodles, who knows? Pasta, Italy. All right. We're gonna get into this figure just here shortly, but I wanna put a nice distinctive turquoise right here, because there's a thing of glass in front of our main actress here. And yeah, she's a big girl. Not everybody's skinny. All right, we're gonna let that just drop down like this. Now some clean water, let it drop down some more. Now you need a nice little break in here because I need to invite you into our main character here. If we put a nice dark ridge all the way across, it's gonna give the sign like how you feel when you're at this restaurant. Like you don't get to go on the other side of this glass, but visually, I'm letting you know that this person is behind this glass. This doesn't have to be perfect, friend. I'm telling you, just trust me on this. You can have some areas of grace and forgiveness in this painting where, oh my gosh, I just broke that edge. Well, what that's allowing is visual language, okay? I'm gonna bump this down here. There's a nice little sleeves going on. She's got these sleeves kind of rolled up, and I might get into them. We'll see. This painting is probably, oh, it's got some more work, obviously. But we've got the story going on, right? Now, I'm gonna show you another little trick. These two over here are our star of the show. So it's gonna be a little bit harder edges towards the outside, but I want that soft edge where that steam is, because the steam is also billowing around this, right? Maybe. All right, no sassy people today. So we got that pot, and it breaks down in chroma because it's behind this glass. Bum, bum, bum. And there's maybe a little bit of more. Got some nice midtones in there, but it's not these. This is building our story, okay? So as an artist, you have the freedom, at least I do because it's my painting, to decide where the real information is. And for me, the real information is going to be here. All this is ambiance. Even that dude, which he could use a little more red on his face right there. Boom. Look at that. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, that'll work. Now let's get into our main character here. And actually, before I do, check this out. This is what I was wanting to do shortly a while ago, but I got a phone call. So that's why I was a little late. I apologize. Let's get this shadow. A nice clean break here. Boom. Right to the knuckles and down. Right there. Yeah, I like that. And break and break. There we go, because there's some movement going on here. I'll put just a little bit of shadow right here. Dun, dun, dun. All right, we've got a hand here. Let's paint it. Who wants to see how I paint a hand? Raise your hand. Just kidding. Oh my gosh, I'm being so silly today. All right, so this hand right here, it needs some nice little shadow work. You could kind of already see where it is. So first I'm just gonna paint this hand. There's a knuckle here, another knuckle, and boop, just like that. Okay, there are some fingers within that shadow though. So all I'm gonna do just drop a little bit of water right here. A little bit of water right here. Hey, you know what? I think I have not demoed in quite some time a figure, so consider you guys. I don't know. I did a lot of figure work in college, and I'll be honest, I don't miss painting figures, but I liked what I saw with when we were in Italy, this gal working on this food. I did not eat there. I wasn't hungry at the time, so no. All right, she's got this little band on her arm. It was orange, but I don't need to put an orange like this. That's gonna make it be the star of the show. So we're gonna put a cool red, which if you have my dot card, you'll know that I have a cool red, which is Rose of Ultramarine. Bum, bum, bum. There's not gonna be any other reds except for that. There might be another red right there, but not right now. Okay. All right, let's move on up with that shadow up the side of the forearm. I really would be working from a reference photo with some guidance, but not holding myself to this, because at the end of the day, it matters to me if the painting reads well. Okay, there we go. Boom, some nice lighting. This is all I'm gonna do for right now. Let's move to the other hand. I might miss your comments, but if I miss them, I will get them later. The camera's way above me, so I'm not seeing. But yeah, please ask questions if you still... All right, we've got this hand coming this way. This is all one shape at first. I'm gonna add a little moon glow into that, just and a little bit of turquoise. Bump, bump, bump. There's some knuckles in there. Don't forget the knuckles. Okay. Now, we're gonna do that same thing we did here. Just dropping in some water. Boom. Dropping in some water, just like we did with the tree trunks. I'll make those tree trunks nice and round. Here we go. There's some more fingers here. One's tucked in. You don't see them all. All right, and then hit that edge a little bit. So there is an apron on the other side. Let's bring this one down just a little bit more to meet this one. There we go. Happy. All right, there's a little bit of shadow right here in this little thumb action. Right there. And we just go ahead and bring that right into the thing that she's holding. They've got to be connected. All right. Now, we've got a little shadow underneath this forearm. It's a little, my favorite. If you've seen, which you probably haven't, my figurative work, you probably haven't, but someone out there might go, I did. My college stuff, you'd see lots of triangles. It's called triangulation. All right, we've got some serious light above our figure, but this is the main point here. we're gonna get some lavender, and I like this little mixture. It's lavender. Now I'm gonna go back to my mucky water. My water that's kind of not pretty. And we've got this little shadow of this rolled up sleeve here. Okay. Boom. You've got to think negative, positive shapes, my friends. This is called negative, positive painting with a good attitude, all right? Boom. And let's just put some water right there. Look at that nice edge. You see how that's just rocking and rolling? So let me just show you my palette. So I got some lavender. This is the little bit of the mint glow. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of lavender and mix a little bit of this goethite. Y'all know I like some good old goethite. Look at that. Wa-boom. That, my friends, is gonna go right in here. This nice little section here. Then, I'm gonna add some turquoise to that. Bump, 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 because it's on this side of the glass, right? So this glass is kind of like a green glass. I'm thinking of like that glass that's like the old Coca-Cola bottles. Yeah, I know Kevin knows what I'm talking about. Coca-Cola bottles actually have like a cool green look. Okay, depending upon your retinas, which who knows, one of us might need to go get our eyes. Take care of them eyes, friends. Look at that. We've got this lovely little shape, and I can go ahead and just put, boom, just some of that right in there. And this is gonna come around that fold and down. All right, so we gotta make this look like a lady. But before we do, let's put this nice shadow here. Boom, look at that. That's what I'm talking about. And this is gonna come here. I'm gonna leave a nice little edge right there. This is gonna go here, here. I'm gonna make this a continuous, lovely shape. Since I don't have my photo, we've got our lovely drawing. Now, if you do these drawings, it helps you. So let's leave that white edge here. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, maybe one there. Woo! Okay, and then this comes, I'm looking at my drawing. If I had the figure in front of me, I'd be looking at her. But I don't, so we've got to make these nice little things here. Keep it G-rated, you guys. And then, here we go. You see how I'm just letting gravity do all the work? I'm painting it coming this way. You could turn your brush sideways too but I'm rolling with it. Rolling with the homies. Here we go. Look at that. Whoa. So there's a nice little tie here. We're gonna leave that. Let's drop a little Turk down in here. A little Turk in there because we're moving over to that other shadow. Bum, 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 bum. Look at this. Oop, no. All right, here we go. Bam, yep. There's a little triangle right in here. There we go. looking at that drawing again. I'm making you now look at that. Boom. This is right here on my thirds. And then my other thirds brings you here. But gravity is gonna bring you here. All right. There's 8 of you here. Oh, psych, 6. Well, I would still do this if there was 1 of you. So let's get in these. Boom. Look at that. Now, let's go a little bit lighter. And we're gonna make this loveliness color. I'm mixing up my own lavender. Right in here, pink. And because this is the apron, it's gonna be maybe just a little bit different in blue, but not an alien. I don't want it to be so different that you're like, that's a different blue. So how do I do that? So there's my mixture. I'll go back over to this other stew, and I'm gonna go just like this. You painting this way, friends, you can't be too judgmental. You're gonna miss the magic of watercolor. Like, you showed up, you're here painting, now let watercolor, let the mysteries of God intervene, let just some kind of something happen outside of you. And for me, yes, I call that God. All right. Whoa, we've come so far in just a short amount of time, right? Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead and smash that like button if you've already found some value. I would appreciate it. We've got this other arm here. Let's just go chunk, boom, with the side, and another little chunk here. What? I don't even think I need more. Less is more. All right, there it is, a nice little dark chunk here though. Not the right color. So what do? My favorite, some tiger's eye in there. And just get a little splatter. And reshaping that. Some more tiger's eye, some sleeping beauty right here. Just that little shoulder, pop it out. There we go. The good part though about not having the photo is making yourself stuck to that photo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a nice little dark on that ridge of our person. And I'm making up that color now. Dun dun dun. And this could be just a little more reddish. There we go. There is a nice little crease here. And here. And let's get this little chunk there. Bam. This is some wonderful little dots and dashes and goodness. Bam, 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 boom. Look at that. Boom, bam. there is this other side of our apron that we totally lost focus on. Let's just bang that out real quick. Doop. And right here. I love it. So far, we are rocking and rolling. This table right here just needs a little. And then let me move this because I like that so much. I'm just gonna go wham. Just a little more chunk. Wham. Look at that. Yep. This in, just a titch. Sorry. That's gonna look nice with a white edge right there, right? There is a little yellow that needs to happen right there. And remember I said there was gonna be some red? Oh yeah. So remember I said this red, but you're kinda asking for trouble putting that red. So we just go ahead and grab a cool red and put it over the top. And if you want to knock that down, if it's too bright, add green to it, which I'm going to add turquoise. Yeah. Yep. And I could just put maybe a little bit of that reflection right here. Red, where are you? It's going to be purpley. I'm going to lift that just a titch. And watch out. There we go. This needs just a little more thicker paint right here. And stop. Look at that, nice, clean. Let's go again here. Yep. And don't treat this too precious. Let's knock that down a little. That would be perfect right here. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. So we still got a good minute to go on this painting. If I want to build some more darks, so I started with a green. So what happens if we add some red, brown, right about in here, right in there? It's gonna make that hat just pop a little more. So I'm neutralizing that green with this reddish, earthy color. And go back with some turk, just because I want his face to be warm. Right there. And carry that on to the other side of the glass. There we go. And back on his back. But see, I got the smoke here. Gotta watch out for that smoke. Here we go. And come on, somebody. Nice. All right, that dude is starting to come back into the scene. And we're gonna let that dry and see how that feels. I'll splash a little bit of water here. There we go. I want texture and I want This is not the star of my show. This is building this character. So we got some hands working, and we've got some foods. That shadow just needs a little more love. So I'm gonna get some goethite and some moon glow. And let's just, hey. Right in here. Bam. See how I go from left to right? That's what I want you guys to work on. No dabbling. We're not dabblers. We are confident painters. And I'll just hit that right there and right there. Boom. So I'm dropping in a little bit of water in because I don't want this to be flat and boring. Okay. This little crust needs some little love. And I'm just painting around the nice little eclipses, the little circles I made from earlier. Bum, bum, bum. But I don't want you looking at them. I want them to just be part. Where can I find the Zoom course? Where can you find the Zoom course? Get ready to take a screenshot. Are you ready? On your mark, set, go. Take a screenshot of that. Bum, bum, bum. So on Cheap Joe's website where you can buy some stuff, you can, instead of searching for easel or whatever, you could actually just put my name, Gabriel Stockton, in the search at Cheap Joe's website, Cheap Joe's art stuff, and my name, Gabriel Stockton, with the course will come up. All right. Thanks for asking. I'd love to have you there. We will have so much fun. I just want a little something right here. Boop. Yep. All right. So I'm liking all this goodness. I just want a titch darker right here. Right there. Just this little, almost, what do we got here? Hello from Massachusetts. Hello and welcome, Sally. So we got a little different format today, Sally. I'm in my studio. I've gone rogue. I'm at my other studio in Spanish Village, which is over in Balboa Park, where I'm currently right now. And that message popped up and went away really quick. So I will definitely check back and see what you wrote. But welcome to Watercolor Wednesday. There we go. There we go. And there is a little darker. Let's look at the sketch, Gabriel. There we go. Boom. Yep. And a little splatter wouldn't hurt on the glass. This is not the clean glass. All right. Love it. I want some more of it. Well, we did go a little bit later than We used to be at 3 o'clock on this bad boy, but I was signed up to be in my studio to sit today with my paintings. And I wonder, oh, I missed it, Sally. I will be able to check later what you said. I promise. Look at this, little dots. See this? And little dashes. Voila. And I don't want that to go flat though. That could make it go, her arm go flat. I definitely don't want that. And I've got more to do on this painting. But it's definitely, this is a more complex piece, friends. And I want to see what this looks like. You've got to allow yourself to experiment. You know, the funny thing was, did you see this was a vertical? So I went with horizontal because this is going to be another painting. And I went with this one today, horizontal, because at first I just wanted to play with some smoke. And, well, I played with some smoke. I like the smoke. And I was like, let's see how this painting's going to go. And, so these cylinder things, the edges kind of go soft. So just a little bit of water. A little bit of water. Boom. It's starting to look like a nice little round pot. Okay. And I do like this thing of hair that's sticking out over here, and it needs a little love. So right here, she has some hair coming out. And it goes from thick and a little bit darker, so it needs some blue on it now. And a little more dark. This is what I'm talking about. See, I started here. This is right out of the gate. I added some blue. I like that better. Why? Because it has what she's wearing in with that as well. Dun, dun, dun. Thick to thin. Yeah. It creates a nice little funnel. See this? The hat keeps you in here. She's wearing that mask. Dun, dun, dun. Right in there. This opening coming through here, right down to her hands. This is one of those, let's paint the people, you know, yeah, it'd be cool to paint some more wonderful boats and stuff, but we've got to appreciate people that work too. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I showed a guy a painting I did of him when I went back to Italy, and he's like, what? I was like, yeah, bro, that's you. And he's like, dude, he did not expect when he woke up that day for some complete stranger from San Diego, California to be like, yo, I did a painting of you. That's a little much on this one. So I'm just gonna, bam, and here. There we go. So, I have just a titch more to do on him. And I've got a couple more things I'm going to do right in here when I get home. And so I hope you guys appreciated just seeing what I was working on today. I think it's good for me to be transparent to y'all, and you can see what someone is really working on. I think there's a fear from other people in this world. They say, don't show your painting before it's done because other people won't know the difference. Well, a picture can tell 1,000 words, but video, I can tell you, hey, this is not done. And I'm telling you it's done, and you're watching me get it done. I think it's good to see other people paint. It creates muscle memory, just like you watching a workout video. Someone's teaching you how to work out. Absolutely appreciate these live streams. Right on, Glowy. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people out there, they just don't know the answer. And so they're just going to say some stuff to you. Like someone told me something the other day, and I was like, you did not just compare me to someone else. You're comparing me to that person? Well, that person has a total different thumbprint on this planet than I do. So just be careful you throwing rocks while you're sitting in your glass house. And I'm not trying to start up any drama. I'm just saying, hey, you got to know your self-worth, and you got to know that you are created to do great things. Did you see that? Just that little bit of turquoise, a little bit of something, something, and a little bit of goethite, which you guys just keep having to hear. Goethite, goethite. This table, it's probably got a couple of notches in it. And bam. All right, so it's coming along. No, it's not finished. But you get to see what a painting looks like in progress. And I will post the finish, but just for giggles, let's take it out of this contraption. Since that's got that nice white border around it, it's good to get away from your painting. Step away from it. And again, I did tell y'all that I really just started this painting just thinking about doing some nice steam, putting in some figures, but shoot, now it's actually starting to come together and look decent. But I still will paint this vertical format because I want her to look nice and strong. A vertical, she's gonna look strong and, you know, like she knows what she's doing. This one does have a nice little relaxing feel. And so, what? Now 16 of y'all are on here. Well, thank you so much. If you missed the announcements from earlier, no worries. You could catch the replay. And yeah, we've got all kinds of good stuff coming up. So Dun, dun, dun. My list. Oh well. Thank you so much. I appreciate every one of you. There's some other paintings in the background. So we're here in my studio in Spanish Village, and I am gonna head out. Spanish Village is closed for the day, and I've got to go meet my lovely wife. So, wow, it's already been an hour. Well, thank you so much, friends. If you would like to see some cool stuff painted, let me know. I'm happy to, work on some cool subjects that you guys would like to see. So put that down in the comments, some subject matter. If you have any questions, I think today I hit on some good stuff though. If you didn't see the little shorts, it's like the little 60-minute section on it was about lifting. Do you know why there's some pigments that don't lift? That's a good question. It's good to know. It's good to know your paints. And if anything, by becoming a Daniel Smith brand ambassador, I've learned more and more. So, all right. Well, tons of you already dropped off because y'all know I'm landing the plane right now. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I adore each and every one of you that have been here. And and we had that really cool interview with my friend and Chichiro. Oh my gosh, I'm just drawing a blank right now. It's a long day. So my day starts at 3:30 a.m. and it's already 5 o'clock my time. All right. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys encouraging my behavior. Get your paintbrushes wet. And hey, if you haven't yet, go over to my website at Gabriel Stockton, fineart.com, and you'll see the little pop-up. It's not for spamming you. You will get my newsletter, and just put in your name, even just your first name, and if you want to put your last name, it's totally up to you. I don't sell your information to anybody. It's for me only. And your email, and you can get all the updates. All right. Well, I appreciate you. Take care. See you guys. Ciao. Bum, bum, bum.